Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being here. You're about to hear excellent talks from all of my classmates about the benefits of using green or renewable energies. But sadly, it is my turn to present how a realistic solution is to use hydrogen fuel cells to produce green energy. My name is Abdiel Marquez, and let's start. First, I want you to hear it from an expert. Bill Gates is one of the most influential people in technology. He is the co-founder of Microsoft and a strong supporter of alternative energies. At this year's Hydrogen Summit, he said this: "Clean hydrogen is a great example of a very promising technology with a high green premium." What is exactly the green premium? The green premium is the additional cost of choosing a clean technology over one that emits more greenhouse gases. The greenhouse premium across the energy sector is very diverse, and it depends mainly on the type of fuel. This graph, as you can see, shows the average value of the green premium of two of the most advanced substitutes for gasoline in the United States, who are the advanced biofuels and the electrofuels. As you can see, it's almost 2 times the price of 1 gallon of gasoline in the case of the advanced biofuels. So right now, clean solutions are usually more expensive than high emission ones. However, the popularity of green energy has been on the rise. Hydrogen has been an exciting option to produce green energy in the most recent years. But what is a fuel cell? Hydrogen fuel cells have several advantages. As you can see in this diagram, fuel cells mainly needs two components: hydrogen that goes into the cell and oxygen as well. And the byproducts are only water, heat, and electricity. Well, these fuel cells have several advantages. They are more efficient than other solutions, and they have a long lifespan. However, it is the only clean energy source that can produce heat and whose only byproduct is water. This is amazing. This incredible fact has drawn much interest in the scientific community. The process of converting hydrogen in energy goes as I mentioned before, but why we are not using this nowadays? Well, I'm going to present to you three main points of this. The first one is the cost of the raw materials. The second one is the hydrogen extraction, and the third one is the highly flammable nature of hydrogen. So the first one is the high cost of the raw materials. For example, here is an image of platinum. Is one of the most coveted catalysts today, costing about $32,000 per kilo. This exorbitant price has prevented the mass production of these energy cells, and what is worse is the price is continuing to rise. The second reason is the hydrogen extraction. In this image, you can see a molecule of water that by a process called electrolysis produce a molecule of the atomic oxygen, 2 molecules of the atomic hydrogen. Despite that hydrogen is one of the most abundant elements in the universe, it does not exist by its own. It can be obtained from this method, the electrolysis, or obtained from carbon fossil fuels. But both of these processes require a significant amount of energy, and in addition, this second way to obtain hydrogen undermines the green credentials of the hydrogen. And the third one and most challenging reason for not using these cells is this. I think a picture is worth 1,000 words. So imagine that your car is using one of the cells, and out of nowhere, it burns like this. So pure hydrogen is a bomb. It is even 3 times more flammable than natural gas. So as you can see, these 3 challenges make the transition to this type of technology a risk. So at this day, the danger to society is very high. And let's be honest, the use of these hydrogen fuel cells are an unrealistic solution to fight the battle of the climate crisis. So that's all. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Abdiel. Now let's see if anybody has a question.
My teacher.
Go ahead.
Can you tell me another one example of green energy?
Yes, of course. Another one example of green energy, it's the wind energy, and the one that Andrea mentioned before, that is hydropower. And this one is one of the most advanced sources of green technology to produce energy. I hope I answered your question.
Thank you, Jimena. Is there any other question?
Teacher.
Go ahead, Genesis.
Okay. May I ask what are the advantages of fuel cells?
Yes, of course. Thank you for your question. One of the advantages of using these hydrogen fuel cells is that hydrogen is a clean and flexible energy source, and it supports the idea of the zero carbon energy because the only byproduct is, as I mentioned before, water and nothing else. And another reason or advantage is that is very powerful and efficient, more than the combustion of fossil fuels. And a third one is it can help us in a future to reduce our carbon footprint. I hope this helped you.